I'm going to put all the way back pressure.
Sure.
All right, so slowly.
That's a good attitude.
Yeah. Flaps up. Sugar traffic channel make direct clear of directive.
Okay, so on departure, your ceiling is 1,200 feet overcast.
Oh, okay. So to remain VFR, I'm not going to climb above 700 feet.
Okay, let's say your ceiling is 1,500 feet then.
And I'm going to climb 2,000 feet.
Okay.
And 1,000 feet, I can make a turn. So clear right. Oh, that's...
What?
I was cruising a little faster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so let's say if we had to make an unscheduled diversion on our cross country because of weather.
Right.
And we needed to get to Boundary Bay, what landmark would you be able to follow to get to Boundary Bay?
So I'm going to follow the Fraser River.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll pick a set heading point up in the distance here.
So I can pick...
So if we turn, follow the river first.
All right.
Yeah, just navigate, fly the airplane.
Right. So left is clear. I'm going to follow the north side of the river.
Okay. Make sure your aircraft is nice and trimmed.
Yeah, right.
And don't lose sight of that landmark.
Right.
And so as we look at our maps, the electronic version is very easy, where you can just type in your airport, and then you press direct to, and it gives you a distance about 39 nautical miles. Maybe a little bit more because we're transiting the river.
Right.
Remember, this is all an estimation. So we got to make sure we keep an eye out for obstacles.
Right.
So following over the river, you shouldn't have a problem with obstacles. If you follow left and right, you'll have issues with obstacles. So it's best we follow over the river.
Right.
So you've set us over land, so we could run into towers. There's a couple towers, 600 feet, 200 feet, 200 along the way, near Fort Langley. Yeah, coming across Pitt, 300. The Port Mann Bridge, 544 feet.
Right.
and then you've got the Patello and the Fraser, which are about 566 feet.
I'm keeping the carpet on.
Yeah. So if we're going to travel 40 nautical miles, how long do you think it'll take us at this airspeed?
Okay, so I need to figure out the ground speed first.
Well, it's an estimation.
Okay, so you said 40?
Yeah.
So let's say our ground speed is about 100 knots.
Okay.
And we're gonna travel in half hour, about 50 nautical miles. So a little less, so 25 minutes I would say.
Okay. And then where's our halfway point, would you say, along our flight planned route?
Okay, so we're starting all the way from here. Let's say, just gonna switch the frequency.
Yeah. Don't lose your altitude too.
Yeah.
So if we look at our watch, right, it's 10, let's focus on this. Let's make your life easy. We won't even, because your head's down too much already.
Right.
So it's 10:20 right now. What time do you think we'll be in Boundary Bay?
10:45.
Okay, you said 25 minutes?
Right.
Okay, so expect to be in Boundary Bay at 10:45. As a halfway point, you can just pick an estimation of like near the Glen Valley practice area, right? Maybe closer to Pitt Meadows.
Somewhere over Albion.
Yeah. Okay, Albion. Okay. So we'll expect to be over Albion in 12 minutes. So closer to 10:30. Yeah. Remember, diversions are all an estimation.
Right.
You do not want a student's head plowed into a map while they're flying in weather like this.
Right.
You want their eyes out, focused on altitude control, and following that landmark.
Right.
I'll zoom out. So GPS is kind of nice, it gives you that terrain.
Right. I can even see a little bit. River goes sideways?
Yeah, so do you want to cut the corner or do you want to follow the river in conditions like this?
I want to follow the river.
Yeah, exactly. You do not want to lose sight of the landmark.
Yeah.
So in a private pilot flight test, they can just follow the landmark until they get to the destination.
Okay, good.
So that's what we're going to do. So it's...
Skip the next question?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Here.
Yeah, go ahead. So it's pretty much the same as like when you're doing...
Terrain.
Don't worry, we got that in a second.
Yes.
When you're doing your en route, right before your set heading point, so you do, there's a rhyme for diversions. It's circle, circle, line, heading, distance, time. MEF and fuel are great. Tell somebody you're going to be late.
Yeah.
So, circle, line. So we've done that.
Right.
We've used it digitally,
Right.
essentially. We've done our halfway point.
Right.
So circle, line, heading, distance, time. So we've got distance. We don't really need heading because we're going to follow a landmark.
A visual landmark. Right.
We have visual landmark. Yeah. Heading, distance, time. We've done time. MEF and fuel.
Please check the visual obstruction on...
Yeah, so we've gone through our route and we've pretty much said if we stay over the water, the only thing we have to worry about are those towers at about 600, or sorry, the bridges at about 600 feet. And then what about fuel? That's the next, so 40 minutes, right?
Right, so we left with about like 5 hours of fuel.
Okay.
Almost.
Yeah.
So, and it's around 40 hours of flight, so 40 minutes of flight.
Yep.
So we are good on fuel.
Okay, good.
And we can contact 122.5 FEIC. And I'm going to update my flight plan if I am on a flight plan.
Perfect. Yeah. Tell somebody you're changing your flight plan. Yeah, exactly. Go. Yeah, just keep following this river. So we just want to make sure that when we get over Albion, we note our time.
Right.
And we update whether we're going to be early or late.
Good.
So diversion exercise, again, not like navigation. And you have to make sure that I've got that sight. Yeah.
Terrain.
That the pilot or the student knows that. Because navigation is all about planning, calculations, use your E6B. When you're in the plane, you've got your head down into your map trying to do angles and corrections. Whereas a diversion, if you're in weather like this, do you want your head down?
No.
No.
Especially
look at how low you are.
1,000.
Yeah. So you want your head up at all times. So everything is an estimation.
Right.
And if you can do the estimation quickly and get your head up and fly, that's the most important part.
It's just like we are making sure if we are going to be able to reach our airport safely or not, right?
So yeah, that's just the rhyme, and then you do your shitty check. So set heading indicator,
Which
we
is we
don't have to do. Yeah. Time, turn, time, throttle, turn, track, talk, and then the estimated. Yeah. So when you're teaching a commercial student, they don't get the luxury of following a landmark.
Oh, right. They have to
plan a set heading point that's en route. They can't orbit anymore.
Right.
And then they just like fire the arrow.
Right.
I'll zoom out for you a little bit. Gives you a better orientation.
Okay.
Yeah. I could do this as well. I can put it back to this map. That helps.
Yeah.
So another thing you can do with the GPS, now that we have all this technology in the cockpit, is you can just hit direct.
Direct to whatever airport, right?
Yeah, we'll do Boundary Bay. Direct. Yeah.
Oh, there's some water going.
Great. And you can continue to refresh that track.
Oh, right. But we are following river, right?
Yeah, any of these landmarks look recognizable?
Yes, I can see that. We just passed here. There was a city, and this landmark looks very similar to this one.
Okay.
So it looks like I'm just north of this, so I'm roughly here.
Okay.
I can see the highway passing, so
perfect.
I'm right in between that.
Okay. So we're approaching like what, the Glen Valley Farmers Fields?
That is, and that's a Crescent Island I can see.
Yeah, okay, perfect. And that's what you want, is the student to kind of map crawl and map read along the way for a private pilot.
Right.
Continue to identify landmarks ahead.
Right.
And then I'm just going to listen.
Or require a backtrack. Inform ATG on a Nostra contact, you have information, Echo. This is Pippin as Airport 8, information Echo, limited weather at 1640 Zulu, wind 140 at 7, tower visibility 20, sky condition, 1500 scattered, tower ceiling 4500 broken, altimeter 2990. IFR approach, visual runway 08 right, arriving and departing runways 08 right and 08 left. Note for aircraft departing runway 08 right, the runway length remaining from taxi
what do you got?
is 2,700 feet. Please advise ground on initial contact if you are able an intersection departure or require a backtrack. Inform ATG on a Nostra contact, you have information, Echo. This is Pippin as Airport 8, information Echo, limited weather at 1640 Zulu, wind 140 at 7, tower.
Good. Another handy technique while you're doing diversions.
Yeah.
Get ATISes along the way.
Literally no one is here.
But there wouldn't be anybody out here in the practice area today.
Yeah. Maybe in the afternoon, maybe. Not sure. gonna make a call. Sometimes the
Sure.
planes by here
Yeah.
low. Clear traffic, Cessna 132 Golf Charlie Mike, Quebec, just over Crescent Island, 1,000 feet westbound.
And then so for some diversions, when you're approaching a control zone like this, sometimes they won't allow you to conduct the diversion through the controlled airspace.
You are right.
So you have to divert around on your diversion.
Right. Another diversion.
You know, there's also times where they say climb and maintain
Yes.
a certain altitude through the zone.
Right.
Then you have to clarify with the examiner.
Pit Lake traffic, Cessna 172 Golf Hotel, Foxtrot Hotel, 3,000 feet. South end of Pit Lake, southbound. Pit Lake traffic.
Where you'd have to clarify with the examiner, hey, can I climb? Has the weather improved for us to climb up?
Oh, God.
And he'll either say yes or no.
Right. So right over 12 o'clock, that's Albion.
Okay.
What time roughly?
Ooh, we got almost pretty good. It's 10:29. So
Almost, yeah.
about a minute or two till we get there. See how much easier it is to follow a landmark, maintain your altitude.
Right.
You know, give a private pilot student a fighting chance in the beginning.
Right.
Just have them follow landmarks.
Right.
If you want to increase and put on an extra level of difficulty, then have them fly just headings and timing, correcting for the winds.
Right.
But again, they should do just by estimation, so
Right.
it's almost always wrong.
Right. I'm gonna.
Yep.
Pete Tower, Cessna 172 Golf Charlie Mike, Quebec, just east of Albion, 1,000 feet. Request transit through your zone at 1,000 feet westbound.
Golf Charlie Mike, Quebec, Pit Tower, squawk 3660. Pit altimeter is 2992. Cleared through the control zone westbound, stay south of Fraser River at 1,500 feet or above.
3660 on squawk, and we'll climb to 1,500, follow the river, Charlie Mike, Quebec.
Charlie Mike, Quebec Tower, negative, don't follow the river. Remain south of the river through the control zone.
Remain south of the river, Charlie Mike, Quebec.
Yeah, so we got a nice little hole here. I'm okay with.
India holding short of 18, ready for departure.
This is where, we
Indy Tower, right-hand
have to divert on our diversion.
Right.
You would ask me, hey, can I climb? Yeah, well, look at the weather, it's improved.
Curtail Tower, surveillance service terminated, change to 100 frequency.
Because if I say no, you can't climb, you have to avoid that control zone.
Ground, good morning, Bigfoot 404. Just taxiing, looking for Alpha for a quick run up. Actually, I guess it's 08. Looking Charlie for a quick run up and then departing Kilowatt VFR.
Oh, I believe because of circuit they said to follow south.
Bigfoot 404, pit ground. Runway 08 right down.
It's good for you, it'll be on your right side.
Correction, 29 or 9 or 2. The wind is from the south, 160 at 6, but 08 right's available. So taxi by Charlie, squawk 3662, contacts tower when ready.
Okay, 3662, and 08's fine with us. We'll contact tower when ready, Bigfoot 404. Tower Tango VC Echo, clear the zone.
Indian uniform, hold short 18.
Indian uniform tower, standby.
Nice weather out here. Nice little
Big opening there.
the cell over there, you can see we're probably going to hit.
If I see some obvious landmark, I can even divert that side.
I want you to follow the river.
Okay.
This is like, we're going to simulate as if the weather is still very poor.
Okay.
I know it's opened
Indian
up.
uniform tower, right-hand circuit, clear for takeoff, runway 18.
Because there is a student's inclination to cut the corner,
Service terminated,
and they might get lost.
Oh.
Just do what's the easiest. It's a couple extra minutes to follow the landmark, which is the Fraser River.
You're right.
Look at Vancouver, nice little spot of sunshine right on it.
Just for downtown.
Yeah.
Tower,
We
Echo
don't need
Mike,
that.
India is right downwind for 18, touch and go.
Good?
Sure.
Or you want it still out?
No, I think I'll keep checking some.
Yeah.
Pit Tower, Echo Mike, India is right downwind for 18, touch and go.
Echo Mike India Tower, wind 1309 knots, clear touch and go, runway 18.
Clear touch and go, Echo Mike, India.
Oh, that's very weird. Look here and there.
Isolated showers.
Peter Ground, this is Piper Cherokee, Golf November Bravo, Quebec, Tipper 5 with Foxtrot. Request to join circuits if available.
Golf November Bravo Quebec, pit
So
ground,
once we
runway
pass,
18, altimeter 29er 2, taxi via
Fort
Foxtrot,
Mac will
squawk
descend to
3077, contact tower 126.3.
We'll take a
1,200.
We'll take a look at the airspace block. So this is where that.
November Bravo, Quebec.
Yes.
And then
So
what's this side?
that's about 2,500.
Yeah. So you get
Tower Bigfoot
till the Patello.
Charlie, right?
Uh-huh.
So
Bigfoot 404,
Fort Man's good.
Tower
Patello,
Roger,
you have to be below 1,200.
feet.
So right after this,
for
we'll
Bigfoot 404.
Yeah. Have you taken this route often, the Fraser Bridge route?
Bigfoot
very
404, Tower Roger, straight out departure from
Couple of
Charlie, clear for takeoff.
Okay.
I have flown this
Disregard.
route
Charlie,
long because I was
line up
flying out of
runway 08
Langley.
right, traffic on a touch
So
and go,
from
runway
this
18.
to
Yeah.
Okay, line up and wait, 08 right, Bigfoot 404.
but I have cut the corners while coming back from downtown.
Don't
Like
cut
this.
the corner. Oh man,
Couple
that's so sketchy being that low, and you're overflying.
It's scary. It is
yeah.
scary.
Well, it's not. It's just.
Charlie, Mike, Quebec Tower, surveillance service terminated, change tone or frequency.
Sorry, make Quebec. Thanks. The next one will be Boundary Bay.
Echo Mike India Tower, touch and go clearance cancelled. Be traffic
sorry.
departing runway 08 right. I'll have your clearance in a moment.
We have the 8. I'll put
Echo Mike,
80
India,
here.
should we stay on base?
Echo Mike India, no, you can turn final, just continue number 1.
Echo Mike, India, thanks.
Bigfoot 404 Tower, wind 1208, no delay, clear for takeoff, runway 08 right from Charlie.
No delay, clear takeoff 08 right, Bigfoot 44.
I'm going to monitor this one.
Yeah. I'm just going to enrich the mixture just a little bit.
India Uniform Tower, number 2, runway
smoothing
18,
out the
follows
engine.
Cessna, turning
There we
mile
go.
1.
Number
I didn't realize, sorry. I think it's a good time to start our descent.
Okay.
Echo Mike India Tower on departure. Make a right turn, join the right downwind runway 08 right, wind 120 at 7, cleared touch and go, runway 18.
Clear touch and go, Echo Mike, India, then right turn to join.
I'll go 1,200.
And I usually switch over to Boundary Bay a little bit early.
Diamond Golf Echo, Mike Lima, Boundary Tower, Squawk Event, runway 13, altimeter 29er 2, cleared.
That way you can hear people coming in and out.
You're right.
Cleared last space, runway
I'll go 1-1, sorry.
Papa Tango Foxtrot Tower, Diamond, head also in the circuit from Alpha Cliff for takeoff, runway 13. Echo Mike Lima Tower identified, change to my frequency now, 1181.
Echo Mike Lima.
Can I quickly listen to the 80s?
Of course. You're going to push it pretty good.
Information Bravo.
Morning, big ground, it's Cessna 185.
Bravo, limited weather at 1543 Zulu, wind 190 at 8, tower visibility 15, sky condition 1,500 view, tower ceiling 5,100 broken, altimeter 2988. IFR approach RNAV runway 31 circle runway 13 or the visual approach runway 13. IFR arrivals inform Vancouver terminal of requested approach on initial contact. Landing and departing runway 13. Intersection departure runway 13 from Alpha Taxiway, runway length remaining 4,900 feet. Inform ATC on initial contact, you have information Bravo. Thunder Bay point information Bravo, limited weather at 1543 Zulu, wind 190 at 8, tower
You want me to set your altimeter?
Oh, yeah, sure. Thanks.
Oh, you can turn that back up.
Requesting taxi for circuits with information Bravo. Cessna Foxtrot, Quebec, November, Charlie, Banner,
I see,
number 1 on the list.
Razor
I'll let
right
you know
and
when it's
follow.
available. Foxtrot, Quebec, November, Charlie.
I see those greenhouses as well.
Okay, so when we come in, do you mind if I do the landing?
Number 2 on the list, I'll let you know when it's available.
Okay. I want to show you something.
Thank you, Victor November uniform.
Papa Mike Echo Tower number 1. Papa Mike Echo.
And Bay Tower, Zodiac November is ready on Foxtrot.
Papa Mike Echo Tower extend downwind, I'll advise space.
You hold that for me?
Papa Mike Echo.
Thanks.
Zulu Yankee November Tower line runway 25 at Foxtrot.
Landing up 25, Zodiac November.
I'm going to call them.
Yep. Just say approaching Fraser Bridge.
Oh, which was information I
Zulu
missed?
Yankee November Tower, keep it rolling now. The wind is 16011 knots. Runway heading initially. You can expect a right turn to the bridge, but I'll let you know when. From Foxtrot, clear for takeoff, runway 25.
You, Zodiac November, we're on the roll.
Papa Mike Echo Tower, turn base now, keep it square. Papa Tango, Foxtrot Tower number 2, follow Diamond 12 o'clock in the base turn.
Tower Cessna 170 Golf Charlie Mike Quebec, approaching Alex Fraser 1100 inbound for full stop with Bravo.
Golf Charlie Mike Quebec, Banner Bay Tower, Squawk Cadet, runway 13, altimeter 29902. Proceed direct to the gas stations. From there, join left base, runway 13.
Direct gas station, left base 13, Charlie Mike Quebec.
Papa Mike Echo Tower, turn final now. Keep it brief, clear for stop and go runway 13. Papa Mike Echo. Papa Tango, Foxtrot, be advised, traffic heads on the stop and go. Oscar Alpha Charlie Tower, turn downwind now.
A little caravan probably going into YVR.
Identify, change to my frequency now, 1181.
I gotcha.
Echo Mike Lima Tower, number 4 for runway 13, follow Cirrus, 10 o'clock, turning downwind.
What time
Papa
is it?
Tango, Foxtrot Tower, turn base now and keep it square.
Pretty good, 1040.
Looks like, unless they extend us to too much downward or base, I don't know, whatever.
But I consider this, you have the airport in sight.
Yeah, that's a good decision, like once we get it.
Was the diversion successful?
Yes.
Was the timing successful?
Yes.
How well did following our landmark work?
Pretty well, I said.
How well were you able to hold your altitude?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it was dead on. You didn't lose or gain any altitude, so
overhead at 1,200.
successful diversion.
Charlie, we go down to 700 feet.
Echo Mike Lima Tower, descend to 700 feet and follow the Cirrus at your 1 o'clock.
Look for traffic and descend to 700 feet, Echo Mike Lima.
Zulu Yankee November Tower, right turn direct Fraser Bridge is approved, continue climb 1,200.
We check 1,200, direct Fraser Bridge for Zulu Yankee November.
Oh, yes, it's on my...
Oscar Alpha Charlie Tower, turn base now.
In the turn,
Charlie Mike Quebec Tower, re-cleared direct to left base runway 13.
Clear direct, left base 13, Charlie Mike Quebec.
Papa Tango Foxtrot Tower, continue to approach clear and short final. Oscar Alpha Charlie Tower, thanks. Your number 2 follows Cessna, short final now.
Requesting the circuits on Bravo.
And who's requesting for circuits?
Oscar Sierra Bravo.
Oscar Alpha Charlie Tower, number 2 follows Cessna, now short final.
Inside Alpha Oscar Charlie.
Charlie Mike Quebec with a request.
Papa Tango Foxtrot Tower, clear for touch and go runway 13. Charlie Mike Quebec, go ahead, request.
We land runway 13 and exit 07.
Charlie Mike Quebec, affirmative, start the descent now to 700 feet, and that is all approved.
700 feet, Charlie Mike Quebec. Okay, so when you get really good at short field landings, you start adjusting your aim point.
Ah.
Remember how we've been...
Charlie Mike Quebec Tower number 3 for runway 13, follow Diamond 11 o'clock, joining left base. The traffic is also on the full stop, but they'll be exiting at Delta.
I'm pretty sure I have the traffic in sight, Charlie Mike Quebec.
Oh,
Oscar
yeah.
Alpha Charlie Tower, clear for touch and go runway 13.
You can start adjusting your aim point,
Zulu Yankee,
and that's what we're going to do on this one.
Ahead, surveillance services terminated, change on route.
And we're also going to use VREF, which is about 65 miles per hour.
No problem. Echo Mike Lima Tower, turn base now.
Turning base, Echo Mike Lima.
Charlie Mike Quebec, that traffic's passing through at 12 o'clock, left to right, now turning base for runway 13.
Traffic in sight, Charlie Mike Quebec.
Roger. Oscar Alpha Charlie, if I didn't say it already, you're clear for touch and go
Beautiful
runway
here.
13.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They call it Sunny Twasson for a reason.
Ah.
So yeah, I'm going to aim for the grass, touchdown on pavement.
Papa Mike Echo on downwind for full stop.
Papa Mike Echo Tower, check the full stop number 3.
VREF 65 miles per hour.
Looking for traffic, Papa Mike Echo.
Golf Oscar Sierra Bravo ground, you're now number 2 on the list. I'll let you know when circuits are available.
And what you might feel is when I'm in ground effect, I might add a little power.
Affirmative, Quebec number Charlie. Quebec November Charlie ground, runway 13, altimeter 2992, taxi by Alpha, squawk 3673.
Squawking 3673, Quebec number Charlie.
Echo Mike Lima Tower, clear to land, runway 13.
Echo Mike Lima.
Charlie Mike Quebec Tower, turn final now.
Turn final, Charlie Mike Quebec.
Charlie Mike Quebec Tower, traffic will be exiting at Delta, clear to land runway 13. The runway 07 exit is approved.
Appreciate it, Charlie Mike Quebec.
And Tower Oscar Alpha Charlie, do you want a 700 or 800?
Oscar Alpha Charlie, 800 this time, thanks.
800, check.
Tango Foxtrot Diamond 13 for touch and go.
Papa Tango Foxtrot Tower number 3, follow Diamond 12 o'clock on the base.
So there's
turn,
my
the traffic is on a full
70
stop.
trimmed out.
Tango Foxtrot with traffic.
Echo Mike Lima Tower, exit left on Delta, contact ground 124.
You can see the aim point is the grass right before the runway.
Oh, yeah.
So slowly transitioning to 65. Power idle. Flaps up, apply brakes.
Whoa.
And Charlie Mike Quebec, we can take Alpha.
Bravo to the ramp, no need to call ground, good day.
And Charlie Mike Quebec, we can take Alpha.
Charlie Mike Quebec, runway 07, please, there will be traffic exiting at Alpha.
Check marks at 07.
Papa Mike Echo Tower, clear to land, runway 13.
Papa Mike Echo.
Wow. That was like 200? 200?
When you start teaching commercial pilots, you should start challenging them on their aim point and touchdown point. Private pilots, aim for the runway numbers, touchdown second line.
Always
Alpha
same
Charlie Tower number 3, follow Cessna 11 o'clock on the
As
downwind.
you start to teach commercial pilots, teach them to adjust their aim points using VREF.
Oscar Alpha Charlie.
Because you go into Courtney Air Park, it's a handy little technique.
I think we came in low.
Sorry?
What we did there
Echo Mike Lima ground,
was
taxi at Delta, cross runway
we
07,
came little
then
low
Charlie to the ramp.
and with some power, and we kind of chop and drop, you'll say.
No, don't call that a chop and drop. Oh, that's an insult. That's
I was-
not a chop and drop. Flaps up, curve heats off. Nice try though. Funny guy. Calling that a chop and drop. Chop and drop is you clear an obstacle and you go power idle.
No, we didn't do that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we didn't do that. Anyway, that's enough of the go.